Okay, so we are moving on our slope topic, and your learning target today, you're going to be able to calculate slope given 2 points. That's what you can do today. Calculate slope given 2 points. Here's how. To calculate slope, remember you do change in y over change in x. That's your rise. Your change in x is how you ran. Now let's analyze that a little bit. So we know that slope is change in y over change in x. Well, how do you find change? Like if I had $30 and then all of a sudden I had $45, what's my change? Tell me, what do you think my change is? If I had $30 and then I had $45,
35. So
$15 is my change. $15 from 30 to 45, right? So what I did to find my change is took the difference. Okay? So change in y is your difference in y. How do you take the difference? Second y, take away the first y. And this is how you say it. It's kind of fun to say. Y's of 2 of, I use the word of, y's of 2 minus y's of 1. Second y minus first y, that's all that means. Over the change in x. How do you calculate change in x? Well, change is the difference, and difference is x of 2 minus x of 1, which means second x, take away the first x. Okay? So let's find the change. You can always plot this on a coordinate plane and do rise over run. It just takes a lot longer. So let's calculate the slope here. The first thing I do is say, hey, this is my first x, my first y. Second x, second y. Do you see how I got that? First x, first y, second x, second y. So now I need to find my slope. Y's of 2 minus y's of 1 over x of 2 minus x of 1. Y minus y over x minus x. That's what I'm truly doing. Y minus y over x minus x. Watch. Which one's my second y?
First one.
5. So 5 take away, what's my first y? 2 over, what's my second x?
6.
Take away my first x, which is, okay? That's just plugging it in. So 5 minus 2 is 3. 6 minus 4 is 2. The slope between these 2 points is 3 over 2. That means I go up 3 over 2. Up 3 over 2. That's what that means.
Is that 3 over 2 or negative 3 over 2?
Hmm?
Is that a negative 3 over 2 or 3 over 2?
Just 3, because 5 minus 2 is positive 3.
I just saw whole lot next to it.
Oh, yeah, I see. That's equal. Okay, next one. Again, you could say x, y if you want. Just so you know, what are your x's, what are your y's? Do you think kids make a mistake? Say yes.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sure do. Guess what kids usually do? X on top. They put the x on top. X goes on the bottom. Did you know? Okay. Okay, Alex, what's my second y?
5. No, 6.
6. Take away my first y
4.
over, what's my second x?
5.
Take away my first x.
-3.
Okay, good, plugged it in. Y minus y over x minus x. Now you just have to be careful with integers here. This is 2 over, what happens with minus a negative? Adding it. So that's really 2 over 8. Did you know? And then you simplify that into 1 over 4. So the slope between these 2 points is 1 over 4. Go up 1 over 4. Rise over run. Okay, next one. Remember, you go y's of 2 minus y's of 1 over x of 2 minus x of 1. Y minus y over x minus x. You need to know which one's x and which one's y. You don't always have to label if you're 100% confident, but if you sometimes get confused, label it. Okay. Let's see. Eli, what's my second y?
Your second y is 2,
Minus my first y
6,
over, what's my second x?
3,
Minus my first x.
-1.
Does anyone have a question where these numbers came from? Remember, it's all to do with that formula. This is what I know. I know how to find slope between 2 points by taking their difference. So what's 2 minus 6?
-4.
Yep. Over
4.
4. Good eye. Remember, minus the negative means plus, which is equal to -1 over 1. Is this line going up or going down? Yep, because it's negative, so it's going down a hill. Is this line going up or down? What about this one?
Up.
Yep. Positive slope means up, negative slope means down. Okay. Again, I'm just doing this because I don't want you to, I want you to be able to have a strategy to reference if you get confused. Okay, y minus y over x minus x. All right, Hunter, tell me, what's my second y? 9 minus my first y over my second x minus my first x. Got it. And then simplify it. So 2 over, -5. What the heck? Mahold said negative can't be on the bottom. Remember, I did tell you that. So you know what you do with this? You pull it out. So you put it to the left. You say -2 over 5. Because the negative, even though it looks like it's with the run, it just means that you're going down a hill. It means fall down. Okay? So it's -2/5. That means I would go down 2 over 5. Down 2 over 5. That's what I would do. Yep. Okay. Last page. Remember those special slopes? What does a zero slope look like? Tall line or horizontal line? Zero slope means I'm not going up or down, I'm just staying still. So zero slope is this. Undefined means I can't ski or climb up it. That's this perpendicular slope. Okay? You will come across zero slopes and undefined slopes given 2 points. If the 0 is on the top, it looks like this. If the 0 is on the bottom, it looks like that. Okay? So anytime you have a 0 at the end, it's going to be a special slope. It's either going to be a horizontal line or vertical line. All right. So again, we use this formula, second y, take away the first, over second x, take away the first x. The way you really say that is y's of 2 minus y's of 1 over x of 2 minus x of 1. So let's do this. X, y, x, y. McMillan, what is my second y?
-2.
Take away, what's my first y?
-2.
Over, what's my second x?
1.
Take away my first x?
3.
Yep, okay. So, -2 minus a negative is really plus plus, isn't it? So -2 plus 2 is 0 over.
Negative 2.
So since I have a 0, that's a special slope. It's going to either be 0 or undefined. My 0 slope looks like the 0 is on top. The 0 is on top there. Wait for it. So this is a 0 slope. Okay, last one for this whole entire lesson. That's it. X and Y. X and Y. Remember the formula. That might be the first thing you want to write on your paper today is the formula. Okay. Elena, what's my second X? Or just kidding, I need Y. What's my second Y?
3.
Minus, what's my first Y?
-2.
Over, what's my second X?
4.
Minus my first X.
4.
Okay. Plus, right? Plus. Do you see why? 5 over, what's 4 minus 4?
0.
Oh, I got a 0. So I know that it's either going to be a 0 slope or undefined. And I know right away, but maybe you might want to reference your notes. The 0's on the bottom. If the 0's on the bottom, it's undefined. So that is a tall line. That's undefined slope. Okay, and that's it. So your learning target today, if I give you 2 points, you can use our formula to find the slope between those 2 points. Do you feel okay?
Yeah.
It will get tricky with integers, so you just take, just work slope.